Hello everybody. Gonna do a little more cooking today. Gonna do instead of a cheeseburger pie, I'm gonna do a Polish sausage pie. I don't know what we're gonna call it. Maybe ratatouille, I don't know. It's not gonna be that complicated though. Let me turn you around. I had this Polish sausage left over from earlier today. I chopped some up for some sausage and sauerkraut, and that was really good. Chopped up half an onion, what I had left over from the sauerkraut and sausages this morning. Gonna do this can of diced green chilies I'm gonna put in there. Just kind of doing a potluck thing here, just some leftovers, some stuff I've had in the cabinet that I haven't used in a while. I'm gonna throw in 2 eggs. I'm gonna throw in a half a cup of Bisquick, about 3 pinches of salt, a little cayenne pepper, some garlic powder, and some black pepper. And I've got the bacon grease right there. I'll throw the bacon grease over here in the cast iron here in just a second, and get this stuff all kind of stirred up and heating up together and sauteed. And I'm going to pause you guys, and I'll come back in a minute when I've got everything in the pan and kind of ready to go. All right. Okay, I'm back. Skillet wasn't quite ready, but it is now. Got the grease in, and fixing to throw in these other ingredients. Yeah, there you go. You can hear the sizzle when you're using cast iron. If you're not hearing the sizzle, you probably don't have it hot enough. One of these days, I may invest in an electric. Now, I'm just getting these opened up. I'm not going to saute these with the rest. And it's got that juice in there. I'm going to drain that juice off. I don't want to add that to the dish. Okay, what I'll do with those peppers, I'm going to have the this sausage and onions ready to go. I will. Oh, oven's ready. I'm going to have this stuff ready to go. And when I turn it over into the baking pan, then I will pour the peppers out over the top of it. And then the Bisquick will go in as a layer. First the cheese and then the Bisquick. So it's going to go peppers, cheese, Bisquick over the top of everything else. Okay, while that's browning up, I'm going to get my Bisquick mixture ready to go. And I guess I can leave the camera on how I do this. It'll only take a second. Remember from the cheeseburger pie, we're going to do a half a cup of Bisquick. So there's the half cup. And we'll go in with a couple of eggs. That looks pretty good. So I got my mixer right here. Last time I just used a fork. but I'm being a little lazy today. Got the whisk to put on the mixer. So that's going. I'm going to do calls for about a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm thinking that's about a half a teaspoon. Pretty close. Now I'm going to do some cayenne pepper. Just a couple of shakes. Don't want to get it too hot. It's just good flavor. A little garlic powder. A couple of shakes. And you know what? While it's going, throw some of that garlic powder over here in the sausage and onions also. And a little salt and pepper also. That should be enough salt. A little pepper. Alright. Let's have a look. Y'all forgive the noise. I'm also doing laundry today. Don't that look good, y'all? My man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on hold while we're getting everything up to the next step. All right. I'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay, guess what? We have a problem. Let me show you the problem. See that? That's the Bisquick. It's very eggy and not nearly thin enough. It's way too thick. Not enough material there. It's way too thick. So let me get this spoon cleaned off here. And I don't have any milk. That's the problem. I'm supposed to have about a half a cup of milk in there. Well, I don't have any milk, so gotta have to improvise. So, real mayonnaise. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull out a scoop here of mayonnaise, pretty good blob of it. I'm gonna throw it in there. And then, they're not paying me, so I'm going to throw some beer in there with it. Not a lot, just a little. Now I'm going to mix it up. See that? That almost looks like milk. Beer and mayonnaise. Who knew? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be gross. I think it's probably not quite runny enough. Let me get a different spoon. Throw a little more mayo in it. Let's get that mixed up. Yeah, I know. With the mayo, it's got a lot more than 2 eggs. A little more of this beer. Thin it up just a hair. And, you know, the good part about this for me is, in one way, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Doing this, I've kind of put myself out there. I'm a hermit. I'm not somebody who goes out on the limb all that often. But this is kind of fun, so I'm doing it. All right, that's ready to go. Everything's pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna pour everything up into the pan for the oven. I gotta drain the grease off of my meat and onions over here. So I'm gonna get that done, get everything ready, and I'll show you guys when we get ready to go in the oven. Be right back. All right, I brought y'all back early. Look here, we got the cheese in there. Everything's in. We're gonna go in with the Bisquick. That's looking just about right. And it always looks at first to me like there's not going to be enough of the Bisquick to get the job done. But by the time you get it all in there, shake it around a little bit, it's pretty good. All right. Okay, see there, plenty. Once it works its way through all the material. Now, sorry. We're just getting a cookie sheet here, and put it just like that. That way it makes that little round cake pan a little easier to manage when you can have it on that cookie sheet. Alright, there you go for 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And then we're going to have a look at it. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to clean up some mess, and I'll see y'all in a little while. And if this is no good, we're not going to see each other again today. Alright, bye now. I'm back. I don't think we're quite finished yet, but let's have a look. It's been about 20 minutes. Oh, looky there. Hey, that's not bad looking dough batter for that mayonnaise and beer, is it? It looks pretty good. I'm not going to give it full 4 more minutes, but I'll give it a couple more. On up just a little. I think it's looking pretty good though. Real good actually. And y'all are probably wondering, some of y'all aren't wondering, some of y'all might be, what happened to the rest of that beer? Well, that I used in the batter. Well, you know, I don't like to waste things. I like to be responsible about stuff. So I'm drinking it. Cheers, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit when this thing's done. Back again. I just let it go for a couple more minutes. It was looking pretty done. So let's see. There it is. Looking for my oven mitt here. Let's take this thing out. Oh my, does that not look good? That looks quite yummy. About ready to have at it. Y'all. I'm gonna let it cool off a little. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. Maybe 15-20 minutes. And we'll do a taste test with you guys in a few minutes. That sound alright? Alright. Sounds good to me. See you in a few minutes. I'm back, y'all. Got a little bit of stuff cleaned up. Not everything yet, but I'll get there. Got this thing sitting on a cooling rack, a makeshift cooling rack, if you will. I don't have an actual cooling rack, so may do with what I have. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect in order to be good. Okay, it's cooled off enough I can grab it with my fingers. We're gonna put it over here on the cabinet, and going to do a little bit of cutting up on it, because I am hungry. All right, that texture feels pretty good. Let's see if I can get it out of this get it out of this pan with one hand. Oh, look at there. I did it. Look at that. It came out pretty clean too. I'm amazed. There, some sausage. Oh my goodness. You can see some cheese dangling out. Let's grab a fork here and do a taste test. What do y'all say? I think yes. Here we go. It's pretty good. You know, I probably put in about double the amount of cheese. I'm sorry. And I'm glad I did. It was really good. Really juicy. The peppers in there are pretty good. It's perfect. It's perfect. Thanks for watching, y'all. I recommend this one. Polish sausage pie. You're gonna like it.